Hey, Ninja. I am okay. I'm doing good. Charge my damn phone before I forget. Yeah, I'm good. All is good. I can't complain. It's nice. It's nice not having anything on your conscience. When I live conscience free, like I live every day of my life, it makes me feel so good about myself. It really does. Conscious free life is the best life in the world. You know you ain't done nothing wrong. You don't owe nobody. You don't have to report to anybody. And you know that everything you do is okay and it's right. And you ain't got to worry about nobody but your damn self. That's how life should be. And that's how life is for me. I don't owe anybody. I don't have nothing to complain about. I have nothing on my conscience that I'm doing anything wrong. I'm good. Doing good. I swear. I just came online and everyone wants to text me, bother me, annoy me. Oh man, I tell you, man, I can't win. My nephew is texting me and he wants a PlayStation card. He wants me to get him one. And I'm like, you couldn't text me like 5 minutes before I came on here? These kids and their damn PlayStation cards. Let me see. Let me get it real quick for him. I swear the things I gotta do. The things Marky has to do. Okay, just give me a sec. Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetheart? Give me 1 second. I just have to do this real quick for my nephew. This is why I come on super late. When everybody's sleeping, that's when I have a peace of mind. That's when like I can do things. Oh, everybody just has to fucking irritate me. My sister just finished texting me because she's getting a divorce and that her idiot ex-husband to be, he bought a brand new car and he's got an apartment now because he doesn't want to live here anymore. He's working backwards. I mean, I don't blame him because nobody likes him and nobody cares about him. And I told my sister, stop worrying about him. Let him keep fucking up his life. And the kids know what he's about. The kids know he's a jerk. So leave him alone. Fuck him. So I just finished talking to her about it. And the kids don't care. They had me. So they don't need his dumb ass. You know how many people grow up without a father and without a mother, without a mother, without parents, and they're perfectly fine. Like it happens every day. All my friends, I have one of my best friends, his dad was a crackhead and his mom ended up finding a wonderful man and ended up being, ended up being with him and having 3 more kids, and they're living a perfect life. They're fine. And he's never seen his dad ever since. Then my other best friend, his dad died at a young age and he had to be the man of the house. it's all a part of life. Whereas me, I still have my parents, so I'm happy about that. But if I didn't, I'd still like strive to be a better person and do what I have to do to make myself happy. No, they haven't got it yet because the stupid insurance company hasn't called them to say what's going on yet. It's like the stupidest thing ever. Honestly, this is why I don't deal with insurance companies, because they're a joke. They're the biggest joke in the world. That's why insurance is a scam. Yep. Insurance is a scam, and all this bullshit about, that's why I told my dad, I said, you should never dealt with the insurance. You should have dealt with the guy directly. But see, they don't listen to me. Nobody listens to me. When I get into an accident, I'm not calling the police. I'm going to tell that person, what's your phone number? What's your name? Where's your license? I'm taking a picture of it with my phone. When I get the bill, I'm calling you. And if you pay it, good. If you don't, then we're going to go to court and I'm going to fuck you over. So you make the choice. I'm not going to the damn insurance company because you won't get nothing back. You're better off dealing with the person and threatening them to take him to court. And you'll be good to go. But nobody listens to me. I don't understand it. That's what I did, and I always did what I had to do. All right. Let me just get this damn PlayStation card. It's delivered already. That's good. That was quick. I guess it's Friday night. Oh my God. Really? I swear, every time I come online, not every time, but like, I'm on a little earlier than usual. Now I gotta take a picture of this code and send it to them. They don't want to get no PlayStation cards from their worthless dad, so they come to me and ask me for it, which I don't mind doing. I don't care. But just to show you how worthless their dad is. That's why I can't wait till it's all over. I swear to God, I'm going to have a serious party. I'm probably going to get drunk. I swear I am. I haven't been drunk in years. I think I might drink a whole bottle of rum to myself, or I might drink a 6-pack of beer. It's not easy. All right, so hey Jessica, how you doing, boo? All good? It's so friggin' windy here. It's unbelievable. You might hear it in the background. You're good? Good to hear. Look at my cup, look. Me and my nephews, we call each other the bros. Okay, I got a donation from Miss Ninja. Thank you, Ninja. Ali can ask her question when she's ready. Okay, cool. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Ali. Hey, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when people are desperate. They holler at whoever. They go through their list, right? They go through their list of people on their, list, and then they said, "Let me DM Jessica, see if I can get some coochie tonight. Let me see if she wants to be a hoe for the night. Let me see if she wants to be my personal stripper." God damn. All that, man. All right. Ali wants to know if she sends samples from her business to companies, will it be successful? Oh, cool. Oh, there you go. See, that's his loss. All right, so Ali, what I got here is she will, if she does send her samples, some of the companies she'll benefit from, and some will try and be dishonest with her or try to trick her or take advantage of her. So she has to be very, very careful who she gives these samples to and what company. But she can make a good profit and she can make money off of this, definitely. The money won't be a problem, and making money off of it won't be. It will be a success, but it'll just pass by. And it could be temporary, like something that will work for a while. But the thing is the businesses that she's thinking about giving it to, they might be dishonest with her or try to get something for nothing. Or if they start to get something, they might trick her into doing something, and then they end up, screwing her over in the end. So it's hard to say. She can make money off of it, but the people aren't really that great. Like the businesses won't continue to help her or expand or do something. But I would say that she needs to use her common sense and be practical and don't restrain herself. Make sure she I would say make sure you do up, if you do the samples and then you actually make money off of it, right? Try and make sure you do a contract type of thing so you're secure, so they don't, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, just make sure you secure yourself so you don't get screwed over. She was thinking about Starbucks. Now, I don't like Starbucks. I like Dunkin' Donuts. But another thing is if she deals with a woman person, then the woman will be straight up with her. If she deals with a guy, it doesn't exist. The guy will be kind of giving her the runaround. So I would say if she deals with a woman, she's better off because the woman has education and common sense, and she has the knowledge to help her. But either way, she's gonna benefit from it. It'll be success, but she has to watch out. You have to watch out who you're dealing with. But if you deal with a woman, I feel like this woman will be able to help you. Yeah. I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah. Hey kids, how you doing? You know what I'm getting is there is a man that will definitely not give you anything worthwhile. But what I'm getting is if you can give your samples to a place where there's like things to buy like ornaments or like knickknack items, things like that. Um you're better off doing that. I don't know how I would explain any different, but it'll be you'll get new you'll have new possibilities and you'll have possibilities to do all of this stuff. It will be fine, but I would say get more knowledge and get more information about where you can do it. But I'm getting that a place that sells items, like things um like any type of stuff like Walmart and shit like that, wherever. It's a place that sells things. So that way her items or her things, her samples will be sold. But I do see her making new friendships and new relationships and having new possibilities to do all of this, but don't deal with a man. That's what I'm getting. I keep getting don't deal with a guy, deal with a woman. Because if you deal with a guy, he's not gonna give you the right type of information or the right type of money for your samples. So yeah, I mean you can do it. You know, if she can get herself, I mean, to small businesses, you're better off because the big businesses will give you a hard time. But it looks like she's gonna be fine. You'll be fine, Ali. It looks good. It looks like if you were whatever you deal with, even if it's like a person that's not really that great, you're still gonna make a profit. The profit is there, and you'll be okay. You know, no problem, sweetheart. No problem at all. And thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't get nothing bad. I just get don't deal with a guy. You know how these damn men are. They're not like me. I'm having Dunkin' Donuts decaf. I got the little, pods. Yeah, welcome. Looks good. You can always do things on Amazon to eBay. If you're selling something, you can always sell it on there. Do whatever. There's always a way. People are always looking to buy things and try new things. I can't wait to expand my business as soon as my stupid brother-in-law gets out of here and we have the house to ourselves. I'm gonna be a different person. I can't wait. I'm gonna have all that space to do what I want, and I'm finally gonna be the psychic I've always wanted to be. I'm gonna actually do readings. I'm gonna have my own little office. I'm gonna actually do face-to-face readings here in Bermuda. I'm gonna open myself right up. I'm sick and tired of holding myself, back and having a limit all the time. I don't care what people think about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what people think about me now. So I'm just doing what's best for me and for the best for the people that I help. So I'm not gonna hold myself back anymore. I find this is happening all for a reason. So once I get my little space over there, I'm gonna be happy as fuck. I get to expand my business and then I also get to do more readings and I get to be myself. No more holding back. This is my year. I've had enough. It's time to put myself out there and help as many people as I can. Because this world's fucking crazy and people in it are crazy. And I need to uncrazy some people and talk some damn sense into them. So that's my plan. God's got my back. I know. We'll be good. And I encourage everybody to do what they want and to make themselves happy, be happy. You want to start your own business, do it. I recommend it. It's nothing like being your own boss and working when you want and doing what the hell you want and not having to worry about nobody else. So it's the best decision I ever made. Becca, you want a message, sweetie, if you're still here? And kids, how you doing, sweetheart? How's things? Yeah, for when you retire, yeah. I still have 20 years left before I retire. Well, I don't know. I might retire sooner. Lord knows. I think that, for us Aquarians, Ninja, it looks good for us. You know that, right? Well, I'm 46, so yeah. That's good, kids. Good to hear. For us Aquarians, things are going to be good because apparently, I know you saw a star. She put up the Pluto and Aquarius thing. So we are going to go through a big transformation, and starting this month, it's going to get better, and it already has. We're already in the 4th day of March, and things have been good for me already. I can't say too much on here, but let's just say that, it's nothing like sticking it to people who try to make you seem like you're not the person you are. Yep. Absolutely. I'm doing good, kids. I'm just relishing in my victory. Relishing in my victory, sweetheart. That's what I'm doing. That makes sense. I'm really happy that I had to say what I had to say, did what I had to do. And now I just sit back and eat popcorn and wait for my time. My nephew said, "Thanks for the PlayStation card. He'll pay me tomorrow," he said. It's something else. He says, "I'll pay you tomorrow." Pay me no damn mind. They got money for their birthday and Christmas, and then they use it to pay me for PlayStation cards because I have to get it on PayPal because they don't have a credit card, right? They're too young. And he says, "I'll pay you tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, right." He'll totally be like, "Oh, I owe you $50, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay." "Oh, I love you, bro. Thanks a lot." These damn kids, I tell you. Ninja, you want a card before you? Well, would you like a Oracle message, Ninja? Okay, cool. And Kits, I see you donated. Thanks, sweetie. You can ask your question when you're ready. Okay. Oh, I like to be kind. Hey, your card, Ninja, is I am free to be who I really am. This card says personal freedom, the freedom to be who I really am, the freedom to do what I really want to do is the greatest gift that I can give myself. That's beautiful. I like that. Amen. I am free to be who I really am. Amen. Amen. I'm free to be me. That's what I just said. You're welcome. No problem, Ninja. I just finished saying that when my brother-in-law leaves here, I'm going to be free to be who I really, really am. And I'm going to utilize, his old space and make it mine. And I can be who I really want to be. Even though I am now, but I'm going to be more free to be who I really want to be. I'm at the age now where I don't really care about what you think about me anymore or anybody. Like, here, I'm just going to do what's right for me and that's it. I've learned that in the past few years. Before I used to be like, fuck, I don't want nobody to know I'm a psychic. They're going to hound me. They're going to annoy me. They're going to disrespect me. They're going to talk shit about me. And that would probably bother me like 5-10 years ago. It would bother me. But now I'm like, I don't really care, Don't act up because I'll use terror blackmail on your ass, right? I'll find out about you and expose you. So don't irritate me. No, please don't do that. Yeah, well, then leave me alone then. I encourage everybody. I really do. I hope everybody takes the time to help themselves this year. I really do. I want everybody to come in here and tell me good news like every day and every year, every month. I want somebody to say, Marky, I did this, I did that. I feel so happy. I'm free to be myself. I'm doing this. My business is successful. I'm in love or whatever the case may be. Like, I really do hope that I hear a lot of positive things this year. All right, kids, you said it's Barthman upset because I hung up on him. Yep. All right, he is upset. He's unhappy, and he's kind of like fearing that you're up to something, or he fears that you're going to expose him or talk about him or something like that. He's trying to recover like your friendship. He's trying to like be nice to you. He wants to like be nice to you. He wants to like talk to you, but he's still not going to change. He's still, an ungenerous person. He's still like a person that will use you or, be greedy. I think that he wants to talk to you because he's financially upset, and he's got money on his mind, if that makes sense. But he's still continuing to be oppressed, and he's living where he's living right now. Nothing's happening worthwhile. Like, he's not willing to change. He's not happy. And he wants to contact. The reason he's contacting you is to like recover you and try and get you back into his life or get you back to work for him or some type of shit like that. So yeah, he's upset that you hung up on him, and that's why he's upset, because he really needs you. He wants you to probably come back to him, or because things aren't good for him. Something to do with money, something to do with fear of finances, something like that. Something's up there with the money stuff. You're sleepy weepy? Well, then go Betty Betty. You told me that you was gonna come on here. I'm gonna entertain you. I asked you just now if you wanted a message and you ignored me, so you're probably asleep. But yeah, kids, it seems like he's upset because you hung up on him, and he is upset, yes. But he's still not improving. He's not gonna tell you, "Hey, I'm doing great." I think that he's still like he wants to like either beg you to come back and work with him or work, help his mom or whatever you used to do with him and try and get you back, to see what if you'll take the job back or you'll take the responsibility back. He's trying to recover his friendship with you. So hey, you hung up on him, you hung up on him. Fuck him. I don't care. If you don't care about him, don't entertain him. There's a saying out there that I always say. Some people take it. You found him a nurse, dude. Oh, well, then good. Maybe if it isn't that, then he wants to recover his friendship with you. At least talk to you and see what's up. So if it isn't work, he wants to recover his friendship. Well, maybe the nurse is more expensive than you were. Yeah. Maybe the nurse is more expensive and he can't handle it, so he wants you back so you can have a cheaper nurse, a cheaper person. That could be it, due to the cards, what it tells me. Or it could just be that he wants to recover his friendship. Oh, well then it's obviously to do with your friendship then. That's why he called you. He wants your friendship. He just wants to talk to you. What the heck? Yeah, probably. I guess that was the wrong number. Or I guess that person must have realized they called me instead of somebody else. I was like, what the frick? It literally rang like 4 times and that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that he probably did lie to you. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like he called you because he wanted to like talk to you about stuff and see if he can be cool with you or whatever. But I just feel like, he's overwhelmed by what's going on and he doesn't want to face reality. He doesn't want to face reality that you don't want to deal with him. I keep getting like issues and stuff and money and things like that, family stuff. Yeah, his family. Yeah. I got family card there. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like he wants to talk to you and like, yeah. Do you think that he wants you back, like in a relationship way? Do you think he does? Yeah. Oh, right. But do you think he wants you in a relationship way? Yeah. Or it's just like a friendship, I want to talk to you type of vibe. That's probably what I am. Yeah, I think he feels the same way. From looking at the cards, like I think he kind of feels that way, but he doesn't get that vibe from you. All I hear is sirens outside. It's windy as heck and sirens everywhere. It's Friday night, so somebody's acting crazy. Somebody's acting crazy. Yeah, it just seems like he wants to talk to you and he wants to tell you things, and so it's the usual shit. Yeah. No problem, Ninja. Take care. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just think that he needs to recover what he's lost. That's what I keep getting in the cards. Like he's overwhelmed. He needs to like recover things that he's lost, or he wants to get back something that he's lost. And like he's focused on family and focused on himself. He knows he has to be more patient and he has to organize his life. But it seems like every time he tries to make plans, it doesn't work because he doesn't organize himself properly. And then he feels defeated, and then he feels like, unexpected things happen, and the next thing you know, he's fucked. So it all goes downhill. Seems like he tries to get his life together, but then something gets in the way. That's what the cards are telling me. You're welcome, sweetheart. You want an oracle card? Sure, sweetheart. No problem. It's all good. Okay. All right. Your card is this person talking in your, this guy talking in your ear, and it says, I am one half of my message, other people are the other half. This card says, I am responsible for what I say, but I am not responsible for what people understand. Other people are responsible for what they understand. They are the ones who give meaning to every word they hear. I love that. That's hilarious. I haven't seen this card forever. I am one half of my message. Other people are the other half. I am responsible for what I say, but I am not responsible for what people understand. Other people are responsible for what they understand. They are the ones who give meaning to every word they hear. Well, you were meant to hear that. So that's your message. Maybe. Only you know what happened, so this message is pretty much saying. So maybe he was. Maybe you did interpret it the wrong way. Maybe that's why you got this message. I am responsible for what I say, but I am not responsible for what people understand. Other people are responsible for what they understand. They are the ones who give meaning to every word they hear. So, yeah, that's very true, though. That is very true. I have that problem with a lot of people. I have that problem with a lot of people. I am responsible with what I say, but I'm not responsible for what you fucking understand. If you don't understand me, that's your problem. Other people are responsible for what they understand. You're damn right you are. And they are the ones who give meaning to every word they hear. I always say, yeah, you hear me, but you're not listening, are you? That's one of my famous sayings. I always say that. You hear me, but you're not listening. Because if you were listening, then you would understand what I'm saying. You just hearing my voice and you're just looking at me in awe, right? But you're not listening to anything I said, did you? No, no, Mark, I am. Hey Jade, how you doing? Man, that's interesting though, kids. I guess you can pick the bones out of that one. That's how I am. That's one of my sayings. Did you just hear what I said, woman? And then I'll say, or did you listen to me, or did you hear me, or just looking at me? My dad has that problem. When I speak to my dad, he's always like that. He'll repeat something. I'm like, Dad, I just said that. Oh, but you didn't say. I'm like, yes, I did. I just told you that this is this. And he'll be like, oh, but you didn't say that. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I'm like, you just hear my voice. You ain't even listening to a damn word I said. Mind you, he's 80 and he's half deaf. So he's going 80. I really want to do something special for my dad, even though he's a pain in my ass. But he's going 80 in September. And I told my sister I really want to like do something cool for him. I would like to go away, take him on a trip, but he's like he can barely walk a lot. He walks, but like he can't walk a far distance. So we're gonna have to go somewhere where we can take him. But Ubers run all over the place anyway now in the States. So I can get like Ubers and take him everywhere where we need to go so he doesn't have to walk all over the place. I would love to take him to Boston to go watch some games. He likes basketball and all that stuff too. But I really want to take him to Portugal so we can watch our team play, but I don't think he can handle a long ass flight like that. I'm gonna have to talk to him and see what happens. I can't believe how windy it is. Holy shit. It's like super windy. I got my window open and my door, and the wind's like coming here. Yeah, I'm thinking about like it depends on how. You're welcome, kids. No problem, sweetheart. Thank you too. I hope everything works out for you. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to like take him somewhere for his birthday. I'm gonna see how he feels around that time, and obviously see how life is. I don't want to make plans yet, but we'll see. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You all right, Amy? How's things? Hope it's all good. Everything's good. Jade, I see you just donated. You can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. All right. You said, why didn't it work out with you and Josh? All right. Let's check. Hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean, Amy. The energy is tough for a lot of people. What's your zodiac sign, by the way? That'll determine where the toughness is. Cause I know a lot of zodiac signs are going. Some zodiac signs are going through a lot of bullshit right now. Specific people, like I don't really dwell off of that too much, but it is significant. Yeah, the energy definitely is tough. I have to agree with you there. A lot of people are going through a lot of shit right now, but you'll be fine. Just keep praying, sweetheart. That's all you gotta do is pray to God and be genuine about it. And you're a psychic, I don't know. I can't remember if you do mediumship. I think you do. Just call upon spirit. The people that you actually know in spirit that have passed away, call upon them. That's my advice to you. You probably already know that, but I'm just want to remind you of that. Oh, you're a Gemini, so you're tough as nails. You're good. You're like me, you're air sign, so that's good. Yeah, Gemini women are strong ass women, and I know that for a fact. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just call upon spirit, and spirit will help you. Trust me. But just genuinely do it. Genuinely ask and genuinely thank them, and you'll see how life changes for you. Trust me. All right. Okay, Jade. The reason why things didn't work out, it wasn't because of you. I just think that Josh. I think that Josh needs to grow a little bit more. I think he needs to grow up. I think he needs to be. I think that he's working hard. He's trying to like make money. He's also like living in denial. I think this is all to do with him why you guys didn't work out, Jade. I don't think he has anything specifically against you. I just think that he wants to work on himself and he doesn't have time for you, or he doesn't want to like let you down, or like be with you because he wants to do his own thing. I think that he just wants to um, work on himself, take care of himself. He wants to work hard. He wants to make money. He wants to reorganize his life. He wants to put in a lot of effort into what he's doing with his life. And I think he wants to be discreet, and he wants to withdraw from you and from everyone, and try to just desert himself and put himself first. And I think that he just wants to stay home and work and not have anybody in his energy to bother him or to get in his way. Another thing I get here is he could have he just probably is a person who is dependent on, like, people depend on him, or he depends on other people. But I think that people depend on him, and I think that because he has maybe a busy life, he just didn't have any time for you, Jade. Yeah, Amy. Try not to feel that way, sweetheart. You're a mother of many kids, and just being a super mom should be all the recognition that you need. I know the energy. You might get zapped. That's how I say it. People get, psychics get zapped from people's energy because people that you deal with, like, their energy, they can mention you to somebody else. Hey, Amy done this reading for me, and it was this way and that way, and oh my God, and then you're getting zapped by their energy because they're talking about you, or they're just dwelling on you too much. So I think that's like a zap energy type of feeling. So, but try not to think that way. Just know that you're doing what you're doing. He pulls back and reappears. Yeah, the reason for that, Jade, is because, and like, I don't want you to take what he does to you personally. I don't think that he has anything against you, but I just think he's the type of person that, and most men are like that. Most men need to organize their lives, get money, get a good job so they can take care of their woman, because a real man would do that. So if he's a real man, because I get that this person's a good person, they just like, they're too dependent on. Like people depend on him too much, so he doesn't have time for anything else. And most men aren't multitaskers. Most men can't do two things at once. And that's facts. They wish they were like me. I can do many things at once. But I have to teach these guys how to do two things at once. And there's some women out there that can't do two things at once either. My sister's one of them. But he also suspects like things not going right for him. I think that he's hard on himself, Jade. So I would say just give him time. If you really like him, just give him time. He'll probably be around again. Yeah, Amy. You know what, Jade? I think he's gonna contact you this month, and I think he's gonna talk to you about things. But it looks like he's working. It's working family for him right now. And a woman doesn't even show up in these cards. I've shuffled twice now, and a woman doesn't show up. What shows up is family, work, and himself. There's no time for a woman. So if you want like a love relationship with him, it's gonna be difficult because these things come first, which I respect, because he looks like a man that is very determined, or he has a good job where he's like wanted and he's needed all the time. So that's why he pulls back and reappears, because he feels like he's gonna let you down because he's always busy. And he doesn't want to be like, I can go out with you this weekend because, I'm fucked. Like I have to do all this work. So don't be too hard on him. Yeah, so that's what I see. I see him working very hard, and he's not lying to you. He really is trying to like make a certain point to be financially stable. And I think right now he's at a point where his job is demanding him, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting. But really he is a good man, but he's just like, he just like he needs to work and make money first. Okay, Amy, no problem, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. And thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, but it looks like he'll contact you soon. Like he'll probably talk to you this weekend or this month at some point in time. Like soon he's gonna contact you and talk to you and make sure that he's okay with you. I think that he wants like to talk to you and tell you about what's going on so you don't like think that he's an ass, you know. Yeah, I feel he does, yes. And that's why I see contact. That's why I shuffled the cards again and asked, like, does he want to be around you? Does he like you? And it says yes, he does. It's just you don't show up and you're not like, don't take this the wrong way, but you're not like the number one priority in his life. The number one priority in his life is himself, his job, and his money. Like that's what he wants to do first. And if he's told you that he wants, to feel man enough and get to that point, then once he gets there, then I think that he'll come toward you in a better way. But this month you will be talking to him a lot more, and I think he'll be telling you more about it and opening up to you. That's probably another reason, yeah. But I think he's gonna talk to you a lot more. The cards say that I got good cards for him communicating with you a lot. So he'll communicate with you again. Yeah, that's probably why. See, that's you pretty much answered your own question. It's hard to do long distance things. That's the last relationship I had was long distance and it was a disaster. And I would never do it again. I wouldn't say never, but I wouldn't do it again. It's a tough thing to do. It's very tough. All right. Amy, you welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right. I just want to see what you pick up on current partner, what's going on. Okay, so you want me to pick up on the current partner you have. Man, it's windy. Just want to know what you pick up in relationship with partner, just feeling all over. Okay, so this guy, this person, I feel like he will use any means to achieve what he desires. Like whatever he wants to get. But I also feel like he's not very, he doesn't want to be faithful to himself or to you or to anybody. I feel like he's a person who just thinks about himself. He just wants to do everything he wants to do. He doesn't care about what anybody else feels or thinks. Um, he could be embarrassed or indecisive. He also can be very hesitant in making moves or making decisions. Looks like he has a lot of anxiety or he gives people anxiety. I got a lot of uncertainty and doubt here from him and people around him or people who know him or people who he knows. Um, he also feels like you probably don't appreciate him or you don't show appreciation. Um, he may also think that, um, yeah, he may think that you don't appreciate him or he thinks that he doesn't appreciate you like you like he said he thinks that you think that oh, because I can't give her everything, she might think I don't appreciate her, and that makes him feel a certain way. But you know what, I don't really get anything like good about how he feels and how he, I know you say he works a lot, I know he loves you. It just hasn't been easy. And the reason it's not easy because I think he has like a way about him where he doesn't give a shit, but he does, but he doesn't. I just feel like he doesn't want to make any decisions regarding you or anybody. Hmm. Looks like he does work a lot, yes. And I think that he has a lot of pressure on himself. He has a lot of pressure. He wants to resolve his problems. He's trying to make a lot of effort. But I feel like this guy, and I got it twice here. I feel like he wants to use his power selfishly. Like he wants to be, I think he's a selfish asshole. He can be. And I don't know if you get that, but I think people look at him as a selfish idiot and a person who is all about himself. Whatever he says, it's got to be that way. Whatever he does, it's his way or no way. And it's like, I want to do what I want. And if you don't care, if you don't want to do what I want, then fuck you. Like that's what I get from his energy. And I think that that's what holds him back. He might have like trust issues. He might just be like a person who is, very hesitant or indecisive about making decisions. And that's affecting his life. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like he does care about you a lot. Um, he appreciates your friendship and your compromise towards him. Um, he wants to give you good news. He wants to give you recognition. He wants to put in effort. And I think that honestly, I'm also getting that he has friendships with other women, and these other women are like probably giving him pointers or telling him things. And if it could be women like his sisters, it could be his daughter, or it could be like you and somebody else. Like I feel like there's more than one person. Yeah, there's another woman around that he talks to, and these women are like his friends, and they're like trying to inspire him or try to like help him to resolve issues that he has. Like he goes to them for a peace of mind, a counseling or a talk, or healing or something like that. Like he tries to get them to help him figure out shit. And I think that this is somebody he works with. So he could be working with a woman that you know makes him feel happy, or makes him feel like a friend and he can confide in her. That's what I'm getting. There's other women around him that he talks to, and that's what's making him indecisive, and that's what's making him doubt the connections that he has with you and everybody else. But I just feel like he can be a sneaky fucker and he can do some dumb shit when he's ready. Like I think that he's got a face for you and a face for someone else. Like he said, he's got different personalities and different ways of treating people. No wonder. That says it all. See, that explains it all. When you're in the army for that long and you're a cop for that long, you become a selfish prick because you have power and you use your power selfishly. When people go to army, they're told what to do, or they're the ones telling people what to do. When you're a cop, you have power. See, he needs power. He needs a source of power. Now this makes more sense to me. That's why people don't like him, see? And that's why he's not the person that is going to give you more, because he feels you should be on your knees giving him more, because he's that person of power. He's one of those type of guys that, yeah, I'm the shit. I have power. You fucking owe me. I earn you. Like I gotta tell you what to do. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. I'll move on to the next person that will take my commands and take my demands. So I don't know if he's like that to you, but that's how I feel like he is in general. And that makes more sense because of what his occupations were and is. And you're 17 years apart, so that explains why he is the way he is. You may feel like you deserve more, but I don't think you're gonna get more, to be honest. I'm pretty much telling you like what I see in the cards is, he has other people that he speaks to, so he's all over the place, you know. And if he can gain someone's power, if he can gain someone over someone with his power, then that's better for me. So if he's not gaining his power towards you, he will not, you know, entertain you like that. And as a Gemini woman that you are, I don't really think Gemini women put up with that type of shit. At least the ones I know. Those are the type of people that are always gonna, you know. To be honest, I don't see like him, really putting in a lot of effort. I really don't. It seems like he's like the type of person who's capable of, tricking you into believing that, you're everything to him and all that. And I still get the abuse of power, him like wanting to run a woman's life. And I get two women here he's dealing with. He's probably dealing with you, and he's probably dealing with another person. But both you and the other woman that he's dealing with, like there's one woman that's tempted to be with him and to tell him more and to do things with him, but he's just going to be deceitful. And there's another woman that has the energy of living in suspense with him, don't know whether he's coming or going, or suspicious that he's with someone else. So the two women that are in his life currently, there's an indifference, there's a temptation, there's a suspicion, there's an untrustworthy feeling towards him, because he's the type of person that's capable of making you believe something that's not true. So he doesn't seem like a very, top-notch, trustworthy guy. That's what I'm getting. Like I don't, I can't. There's nothing else that I see. I'm trying to find something good, but there is nothing good about him. It doesn't seem like I don't see anything good right now. Right now, his current energy is not that good. But sweetheart, don't feel that way. Please don't say you're unworthy. Don't say that. Please don't say that, because the universe is not gonna like you for that, and I don't like you for that either. Please don't say you're unworthy. You're not. You're very worthy of someone's love. You're very worthy of someone's friendship, and to be somebody's desire and be somebody's woman. But you have to preach that. Don't say that you're unworthy, because that's something that, I know you're frustrated and I know how you feel, you know. Exactly. There you go. I know I'm destined for more. Please say that more often. I don't want you to say those things, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but please don't say those things, because it tarnishes your thoughts, and I don't want you to do that. You're a good person. You help people every day just like I do. You're a mother. That's something that people wish they were. You told me the other day you have 5 kids. That's a blessing. You know how blessed you are to have those kids? There's people who can't have kids. So you got to keep looking at all the wonderful things that you have. You have to look at the wonderful life you've created. So you are worthy. You're just not, they're not worthy of you. You see, you have to look at yourself as the prize, which you are. You're the nurturer, you're the mom, you're the person who's been through the grind. So the more you put out that phrase, I know I'm destined for more, then the destiny will change. The wheel will start to turn in your favor. But if you sit there and say I'm alone and I'm unworthy, that's not going to work. That's why you've attracted this jackass. I know you love him, and I know you think he loves you, but if he really loved you, you got to ask yourself this. And I'm not trying to be fucked up. I'm just trying to help you. We have to face reality that if somebody really loves you, they'll be with you. Love is not supposed to be like that. Love is I'm with you right now. That is love. When somebody loves you, they're with you right now. That's when you know love is real. When love is current, love is present, love is there, skin to skin connection, not just words over a phone, So, yeah, you're welcome, sweetheart. I just want to make sure you're all right. I don't want nobody to say they're not worthy of something. That's not what you should be saying. You're a great person. You just got to figure it out. That once you disconnect from him and from that type of person, the right person will enter. And even if they don't, you can still work on yourself. And it's not about feeling lonely. It's about working on yourself. I'm alone all the time. I have my dog, I have my family, but when I'm alone, like now, I'm alone talking to you guys online. I've been single for 5 years and it doesn't faze me anymore because I love myself. Right. Yeah, you can't be with a man like that because that man, let me tell you something. I tell all these women on here, there's all the famous question, and you know this too because you're a psychic as well. What's the famous question? When am I going to find somebody? When am I going to find the right? Everything is when am I going to find somebody? You know when we're going to find somebody? And it's not when you least expect it because that's bullshit. When you find somebody is when you are complete. Because when you find somebody, it's when you are complete. You yourself is complete. And what I mean by that is you sit there and you say to yourself, every day you look yourself in the mirror, I'm happy with who I am. I know who I am. I'm Amy. I am wonderful. I'm a mom. I'm a psychic. I help people. I have nothing on my conscience. I haven't done anything wrong. I know what I'm doing is right. I know I have blessings coming. I believe that God will bring them to me. You got to start talking to yourself every day, but in a positive manner. So your confidence and your self-esteem goes right through the roof, where you wake up and you're like, yep, I'm ready for action. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to keep on remembering the good things they have in life and what they've done for people. And then when you put yourself on a pedestal and you put yourself on that number one podium spot, there's nothing going to stop you. Everything's just going to come towards you. There's someone for everyone. Listen, I'm 46 and I've been single for 5 years and I wish I was married. I wish I had a woman. I wish I had a child, but I don't. But I don't blame anybody. And there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. It's just that my time hasn't come. And when I do try to reach out to somebody or trying to get hooked up with a woman, it just doesn't like, it's not my time. I wouldn't even say it doesn't work. It's just not the right person, or it's not the right situation, or it's not meant for me, or the person is not interested, or whatever the case may be. So what I do is I continue every day to work on myself. And I just pray to God every day and say, look, when you're ready to bring me somebody decent that I can be in a love relationship with and be with this person for the rest of my life, then you give them to me. If not, it's okay. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to like take it out on anybody. I'm not going to sit here and mope or put a pacifier in my mouth. I'm just going to like, I've got to the point where it's reality. Some people are going to be single for a long period of time. Some people really have standards and realize that they have to do what's best for them and not settle for a regular jackass. You know? So when you're single and you're alone, just think about, what if you were in a relationship with a toxic piece of shit? Would you want that? No. So you'd rather just be single and work on yourself. And that's my advice to everyone who's listening. You know, I take my own advice. So you'll be fine, sweetheart. You have all of us. You have the people in your chat room that support you. You have your kids. You have your family. You have yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, sweetheart. Please don't do that. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm always here. I've come a long way too. Trust me, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of heartache and heartbreaks. And now the past 5 years, I've really, really worked on myself. And that's why I can come on here with a clear conscience every day and help people. Help them realize that, we're all in this together. We all go through it. Everybody goes through shit like this. It's a part of life. there's never really true happiness unless you truly love yourself. And I realize that now more than ever. It's difficult. Life is a 24/7 thing. Every day we have to keep working. Work. And try and make shit happen. So don't waste any more time thinking about that, because we're all gonna die. We're all gonna be, in love. We're all gonna break up. We're all gonna have things happen to us. But just keep focusing on the positive things. As long I know it's hard. Trust me, sometimes I want to snap and be mad. But then I say to myself, for what, Mark? It don't make no sense. It is what it is, and just move on. Just keep working on myself, keep doing what I have to do. And it's working for me. I can speak for myself. And I look back at myself and I'm proud of myself for opening my heart to being who I really want to be. And that's it. And if I can help a person realize what I realized, then that's an accomplishment for me and for you. There's a song that says, if love is so nice, then why does it hurt so bad? And that's the truth. That's why you'd rather just love yourself, your kids, your pets, your family, your job, your profession. Don't make sense loving a person that doesn't love you back. Like my card says, if you're not getting 100%, then don't give 100%. But if you're getting 100%, then you're more likely to give 100%. It's got to be an equal give and take, or else there's nothing. There's no equality. But we can do it. Life gets better. It doesn't last. Shit doesn't last. Shitty life doesn't last forever. It's only temporary. It's only temporary. It's like super windy here. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind in the background. It's insane. It's like super windy. The weather's gone nuts. This morning it was nice and calm, and all of a sudden, like this afternoon and now, it's like 11:43 here. The wind is going nuts. It's like literally howling over here. That's all I hear. Oh, cool. Cool. All right. That's good. All right. If anybody else needs anything, let me know. If you want a message before I go, I'm going to head out of here because I got to wake up early tomorrow. I can't even sleep in tomorrow. I got to do some stuff tomorrow morning. I got to come to the rescue. I got to leave here like 7:45 tomorrow. It's almost midnight. It's 7:45 now, so I need to go get some sleep. But if anybody's in here right now and wants a oracle message, let me know. And I'll give you one. If not, I'm going to head up. Yep. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow night, God willing. I wish you all a great weekend. Take time for yourselves. Do what you got to do. I'm going to be busy tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night I should be on here at some point in time. Oh, shit. I was just about to leave, Cindy. But I'll stay for 14 more minutes. I was just about to press end, and I saw, hi, Mark, Cindy. No, that's fine, sweetheart. Don't be sorry. I usually stay on late, but tomorrow I gotta wake up at 7:30 and take my sister and her son to a function. So, and then I gotta take my parents to church tomorrow. But how you doing? How's things? Yeah, I should be on here tomorrow night for sure, at some point in time. I'm trying to come on here every night, to be honest. Yeah, of course, sweetheart. Yeah. It's just been quiet in here. I've had a few people in here pass by, but they're all gone. They said they're sleepy and they're gone. No, I'm not that tired. No, I'm not tired. That's one thing. I'm not tired. I just want to get rest, but I'm fine, dude. I know that you can only come in around these times, so that's fine. I'm good. I was gonna leave because nobody was in here. I was literally like finishing up a reading, and then I was gonna go. But now that you're here, I'll talk to you for a bit. No problem. Things are good. Mom is doing great. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that. That's great. My parents are good. They're just frustrated. You're out of work now. Oh, okay. Medical from the doctor. Oh, you're out of work. Literally. Okay. So now you're going through medical stuff. Yeah, I have to because my parents don't have a car. So, and my sister needs to be dropped off because she can't have her car where she's going. So I'm going to take my sister's car, take her and her son to this event tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to take my car, take her car, and go pick up my parents, take them to church. Then when church is finished, my dad's going to call me. I'm going to go pick them up, take them home. Then I have to come all the way back home, get my car, and go back down their house for 12 o'clock to eat lunch with them. And then after that, come back home again. Another spinal surgery. Oh, no, that sucks. Yeah, my parents are very frustrating right now because they're like dwelling too much on the car situation. They can't stop talking about the damn car. Insurance is taking forever. Even the car place is taking forever to give us the price of the parts. And then what happens if the insurance company says, look, this guy doesn't want to pay all this money, and plus your car is old, and it's a write-off, so it can't be fixed. So here's your money, some money, and go fly a kite. Yeah, chauffeur, that's me. And this morning I went to go see a job that I had. One of my main client, I do property management for him and all his houses. He's like a millionaire. Well, he is a millionaire, but he's very cheap, and he always tries to save money and energy. So I had to go meet him at 9:30 this morning at his main house. It was a house that I did from start to finish in 2010. So he wanted me to upgrade some of the electrical stuff. Then he gave me another job at the other house. So he gave me a lot of work. So I told him that I can't really do it right now because I'm chauffeur and I'm trying to like help my parents. And he was like, "Oh no, it's no rush. You don't have to do it now. It's just whenever you're ready, you can do it." So he's cool like that. He's not like a "I want it now" shit. Sometimes he can be like that, but I explained to him that I was like in a situation. He was like, "Okay, that's fine." So I'm probably gonna go there the week after next. Yeah, my family comes first. I don't give a shit about my clients or anybody else. My family comes first. My parents are old, are up there in age. My dad goes 80, and my mom just went 77. So I have to make sure that they have, they go to their appointments. My dad has a dentist appointment on Tuesday. Then on Thursday, he has a blood work appointment for the doctor. He has to take blood or whatever. I took my mom to her haircut appointment on Friday. I'm taking them to church tomorrow, and on Tuesday I also have to take my dad to the dentist and take my mom to the grocery store. Until they get their new car or till they get their car, I'm pretty much going to be, dealing with them. So, and these were the same people who said, don't get your own business. It's a big mistake. Now, just imagine if I was working for somebody and I didn't have the time to take them anywhere. What were they going to do? Who's going to take them? See? I didn't want to say that to him, but I kind of like indirectly said to them, you told me that, me going on my own is a disaster, but if I wasn't on my own and succeeding, who the fuck was going to take you to all your appointments? Who's going to drive your asses around? If I was working for somebody, I couldn't do that. See how life works? How are they feeling? My mom is still, feeling kind of my dad's fine. It's just my dad, he has like heart problems, and he gets like, he's on medication, he's on warfarin and all sorts of friggin' pills and shit. But you know what my parents' problem is they don't want it. It's like almost like they don't want to get better, or they don't make any effort to get better. My mom has vertigo, and like she like kind of like stumbles and then almost falls and shit. She gets dizzy. She can't drive anymore, so she kind of feels like worthless. And I hate when she says that or feels that way. It's annoying. And my dad, he can barely walk, a lot because he's had a knee operation. Right, exactly. Exactly. Yep, your parents well. My parents is the same way. And it's gonna be worse if my dad, I don't even want to think about it, but it's reality. If my dad were to pass away first, right? Oh, with me. Oh yeah, well, with me, I'm good. If my dad were to pass away first, my mom will be fucked because there's nowhere he drives and she doesn't. So she'll be stuck home all the time and have to wait on us. But she does take the bus. She's not afraid to go on the bus, but her vertigo holds her back and she gets dizzy. And that's what happened to her last year. She got dizzy. She fell over, like she tripped over a bump and broke her arm. So, and then her eyesight's all messed up. So she's a drama queen, and she doesn't want it. Like it's like I keep telling her what to do to get better, and she doesn't care. She rather like suffer. It's so weird. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. So like I kind of like get so frustrated with it that I get to the point where I'm like, whatever. I'm not even listening to you. I don't care anymore. You want to fuck yourself up, go for it. I don't care. I've said what I had to say and you don't want to listen, so whatever. Go listen to your stupid doctor and go listen to your own intuition and you see where that gets you. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like I said, dealing with my parents. I'm actually feeling really good about myself today because yeah, I pray for that too, but it's probably not a prayer that's gonna get answered. But to each their own. Today, yesterday, I got word from my sister's lawyer that my paperwork that I had to do to prove everything to my brother-in-law on his inquiries, I sent it all in, and I wrote a long email talking about how he's worthless and how he doesn't do anything and how I have to do everything and how he treats me, my sister, the kids, his dog. I pretty much laid it all out there for him. I told the lawyer to give it to him from Mark so he can actually see how I really feel about him and his childish behavior and how stupid he is. So obviously he's read it, and his lawyer read it too. So his lawyer now knows what a dickhead he is. And I'm always bombarded with everybody's problems, but it's up to me to take them on, right? It's my own fault for taking them on. I could say fuck everybody and not help anybody, right? But at the end of the day, I do what I feel is right. And so I feel very good about myself right now. I feel like I did. The lawyer said that it was a wonderful email. I got my point across. I covered my bases. I covered my back. I did it as a businessman, not as a personal vendetta. Everything I said was true. I even let my nephew read it, and he says, Uncle Mark, it's all true. Daddy won't have anything to say. You know what? Cindy, you're right. But the thing is with me, I learned how to control them. I've learned how to control my emotions, and I've learned how to turn it off. And I've learned that if I believe the lies, then the lies will get to me. But if I know they're lies, then why should it bother me? Lies. If somebody lies about you, yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's disrespectful, but you have to realize that person's lying to rile you up. That person's lying to get a reaction. People want a reaction out of you because that's the only way they can make you look bad is your reaction of violence or, words and things like that. But if you're silent and don't deal with the bullshit and you just prove your innocence or prove that, they're lying, because liars don't have proof. But the truth will be revealed. And I just revealed the whole truth to him and his lawyer through my sister's lawyer. And my sister's lawyer said that you just pretty much pinned him to the wall and now he won't have anything to say because you pretty much proved everything that he was accusing you of. So I have a famous saying. I have many famous sayings. And one of my top 3 sayings is I use reverse psychology on people who try to use their lies against me. So what I mean by that is I pretty much used reverse psychology. He thought he was going to psychologically, mentally make me think that I was a bad person, or I'm doing bad things, or I'm doing something corrupted or fraud. But I knew fully well I wasn't. So now I turned the tables on him and said, guess what? You owe me. I don't owe you shit. You owe me. You claim that me and my sister were money laundering and she overpaid me for the jobs I did. But in actual fact, you owe me. And you'll always owe me. And I'm going to prove that you owe me. And I'm going to show you you owe me. And you will always fucking owe me. Because you ain't done shit. But I have. And he should know better to fuck with me. Because he's never like beat me at anything. But I pretty much made him look like a circus clown that he is. And I feel very good about myself. I feel very confident. And I feel relieved that I got that all off my chest, because he goes around lying about me all the time because he hates me. He's jealous of me because his kids and his wife loves me more than he does. You know what? More than they love him. And they always have, because I always do everything for them and he doesn't. He's a worthless piece of shit. And everybody's realizing how worthless he is. And it's sad for him. And I'm not sad for him. I can't stand him. And honestly, like, I can hate someone, but it won't affect me. Because if I'm not giving that person my energy, then I can still hate you mentally and not emotionally, you know? And hate is a bad word, I know. But there is people that we hate because they've done bad things to you. And why should I not hate someone who does bad things to me or bad things to the people I love? It's just a word. So if I emotionally get drained by it, which I don't, or mentally drained by it, which I don't, that's why I use reverse psychology. I said, you know what, Mark, don't get mad. Don't retaliate. Just tell the truth. So I went on the email and started typing. Next thing you know, I had a whole page full. And now I guarantee he will leave me alone. I guarantee he won't say one more word about me during this divorce. He has nothing that he can conjure up now. It's over. Even before he had his next move, I already knew what his next move is and put it already in there. Because I know how he is. And I know him very well. I've known him for 25 years. I've known him. But he really doesn't know me. So I let his lawyer and him and my sister's lawyer and my nephew and my sister know that you can never get me. You can't tell me I didn't do this and didn't do that. You can't tell me I'm done this and that, because I'm going to tell you the truth. And that's it. The truth will set you free. You can't deny the truth. You can, but you know deep down inside it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it took me a long time to separate it. Oh, yeah, absolutely, it is. But the good thing is, you know what, Cindy? The good thing is, and the lawyer said that I'm wonderful. She told my sister, tell your brother he is wonderful. He just made the most wonderful email I've read in a long time. Very professional, but to the point. And she said that I said everything that I needed to say in a good way, like not in a bad way, but I pretty much said the truth and didn't I pretty much called him out and exposed him of who he really is and who I am and what I do around here and why I'm here and why I'm still here. And I just made a lot of good true points that he failed to realize, you know, because he ran me down and said that, I'm not worthy of the money that I made. I shouldn't have made the money I made during this last year at the renovation. And he knows fully well before the divorce, he was praising me. He told me if it wasn't for me, this house would not be worth the money it's worth. But because he's getting a divorce, he's switched and he acts like I'm the enemy and he's coming after me, which he shouldn't have. He should have just dealt with my sister and leave me alone. But because he went after me, the kids hate him now. The kids say, I can't believe you went after Uncle Mark after all he's done for your dumb ass. Like, are you fucking crazy? Oh yeah, it's all off my chest. I feel relieved and I know he can't get me. There's nothing I've done wrong. I'm always doing the right thing, always. As far as business, hell yeah. Because I never want that reputation of being a thief or being a liar or being like a con artist or something like that. And he knows I'm not. He knows. That's why I've been here all this time. Exactly. He's always been that way. I mean, he can be cool at times, but we used to be close back in the day, but now it's like, who the hell are you? I don't even know who he is anymore, but I know who he is. He's the devil in disguise. But nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. Even my own sister, my parents, my nephews. I was the only one who was consistent and saying that this guy is the devil. He's going to screw you all over one day. And look, it finally happened. And because I exposed him, he's so mad that he's actually got an apartment, bought a car, and he's leaving this house. He actually left not too long ago. He came here from work in his new car. He still hasn't said anything to his kids in over a week. He says to everybody that his children don't speak to him anymore, which is bullshit. What it is, the kids respond to his texts, but they refuse to see him because they've lied. He's lied to their face over and over and over and over and over. And they got to the point where they're like, you know what? I can't handle this guy anymore. Like, when the fuck are you going to stop lying? You know? Yeah, of course. But the good people are the ones who have to suffer for the guilty. And I don't look at it anymore as like honestly, I know he's going down and I know he's burying himself. He's just trying to like hold on to any type of, because when a liar has no proof, they run out of lies and they run out of things to do, and they eventually just say, you know what, fuck it, I'll take my losses and go about my business, and they won't be embarrassed because that's how they are. Yeah, he's moving. Yep, he's had enough. We ran. See, because he didn't get his way. When he doesn't get his way, he runs because he was hoping for a reaction. He was hoping for me to wait for him to come home with a baseball bat and beat the shit out of him and go to jail. He was waiting for that. He was waiting for my sister to say, "You fucking piece of shit! I can't believe you would tell your lawyer a lie and say that we were money laundering when you know fully well we will never do that, and there's no proof of that." And how could you make Mark spend days of getting receipts and invoices from 3 years ago till now to prove his innocence, like, or to prove that we didn't do that? Like, are you fucking mental? Yes, you are. You're a devilish bastard that lost, but you're gonna go out. You're gonna lose, but you're gonna go out aggravating us with lies. So I don't really care, really. It doesn't bother me. I'm actually unfazed by it all because when I wrote that email and the first thing the lawyer said was, "This is wonderful content. This is perfect." And I said, "Thank you. I appreciate it." And my sister said how smart I was and how I did it perfectly fine. I didn't, say anything that wasn't true. Yeah. But see, it didn't work. See, he lost because usually when he does something stupid, we react to him, we go at him. And now we just live in silence. It's emails and texts and to the lawyers. The lawyers are dealing with it. But the sad part is my sister has to pay all this money for this stupidity for the lawyer, yeah. But she'll get it all back at the end. I said, you may be spending money on the lawyer because of his stupidity, but you're going to get it all back. He's going to be paying that back, you know. I told her, I said, he's just trying to frustrate us. That's all. But it's not working. As you can see, it doesn't work. I'm over that now, Cindy. I know a lot of people have a hard time getting over that, or not showing, not giving their energy. A lot of psychics say don't give things your energy, and it's true. I had to learn that the hard way because when I found out, when my sister's lawyer said, "Hey, look, he thinks that you guys are money laundering. He wants proof of the money that was given to you during this renovation because he says that there's no receipts, there's no invoices, there's no nothing," which is bullshit. I have everything. And I proved it. I put it all in an envelope. I dropped it off at the office. I gave it to the lawyer's secretary. And when I did that, I got in my car and I said, I won because all the proof is in that envelope. All the receipts. But he thought that I had, he thought that I wouldn't have those receipts. See? But see, I'm a businessman. I have to keep those things for times like this. Try to tell everybody, don't fuck with me. I'm not the person you want to fuck with. I'm very humble. I'm a nice guy. And if you come at me with lies, then I'm going to prove you wrong and make you look stupid. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And I know him, and I know he must have said, this mofo, this bastard, he got me. He got me again. I thought I finally got him, but I didn't get him. I made him look stupid. To his lawyer, to my sister's lawyer, and to my sister and to my nephews, I proved how stupid he is trying to come at me with some fake ass bullshit. He should know better, but obviously he doesn't. So I'm feeling really good about myself, Cindy. I'm really happy. I'm happy I finally got it all off my chest. And I wanted to help my sister, because he's pretty much saying that my sister money laundered, money to me, gave me unnecessary money, which is totally untrue. I've always worked for every dollar that I made. I've worked for. I don't do dishonest work, and I don't have no record of doing that. But the best thing is, the lawyer told me that I was very smart because I worked for his parents for years now. For the past 10 years, I've worked for his parents. I done the electrical in his brother's house. His brother's house, I done his brother's electrical. I've done his mother's house. I've done his mom and dad's house for years. I do all the maintenance there. I'm his mother and father's maintenance guy. So I charge them a certain price, right? And I charge my brother-in-law and my sister a cheaper price because I live here, and she's my sister, and I gave the two most current, I gave the two most current invoices from his mother, from me working at his father's house, from last year and this year. I mean, sorry, not this year, from last year and the year before. I gave two invoices, and it says his mom's name on it, and his dad, and I gave him. They gave the lawyer the bank statement where it says his dad's name because he paid me. So if they can pay me that amount of money an hour for years now, and I charged you less, you and my sister less, and I have proof, how could you even like be so stupid to say something like that? So I made him look like a complete idiot with reverse psychology. I love reverse psychology, I really do. So his lawyer must be like, I'm in a losing battle here. We lost. You can't get your brother-in-law. You might as well fucking give up on your brother-in-law, and you might as well just go get a divorce, finalize this shit because you lost, bro. You might as well take this big ass L right here and say, I'm done. I just lost. Because right now his lawyer must be saying, what the fuck were you thinking when you went after this guy? Who is this guy? Because he just made you look like a little boy that you are. He proved to you that he's not stealing anything. And you didn't tell me he was working for your mom and dad. And look, he's right. He charged you less than your mom and dad. You fool, what the fuck are you thinking? I was saying this to my sister today, and then she was like, you know he's dumb, Mark. And he knows not to come after you, but he just had to because he wanted to rile you up. He wanted to lie about you so you can hit him or you can attack him. That's what he wanted, but it failed. It failed miserably. See, because the old me would have probably beat the living shit out of him. But this version of me doesn't do that. See, I let God do all my dirty work. I just say I hand everything over to God. And it worked. Absolutely. Because I have nothing on my conscience. I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. And I don't. Yeah, he did. And my sister and her lawyer said, Mark, everybody told me, even my other sister, my mom, my dad, my nephews, they said, please, Mark, don't hit him. Because that's what he wants. He's lying about you so you can get so mad and beat the crap out of him so you can go to jail or you can get a bad name. So you can have that on your record. You beat him up. So don't, please. I was begged not, because people know me. I'm not a violent person. But if you push me, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And that's going to be a wrap. Or I'm going to get somebody to deal with you. And it's very easy. So I said, you know what, Mark? Prove him wrong. Use reverse psychology. Let him know that you actually owe me. And I didn't steal anything. You fucking still owe me thousands of dollars, you moron. You just don't know it until now. And on top of that, God's going to deal with you. The person you don't believe in is going to punish you severely because you just messed with his son, Mark. The guy who comes on YouTube Live and helps people through him. So guess what's going to happen to him? A lot of bad things. I don't wish it on him. It's just going to happen. Because karma is inevitable. When you do bad shit comes back to you. Yeah. And it happens every time, Cindy. You're old enough, you're older than me. You know fully well that karma exists. Am I right or am I wrong? And you've seen karma unfold many times to many people in your lifetime. And I'm at the age right now where I've seen karma unfold so much that it scares me to do anything bad. It really does. Even if I think bad or wish something else, I don't even want to do that no more because I know karma's going to come hit me. So why am I going to do anything bad? I'm scared to, because that's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm scared of God. I'm scared that God in spirit's going to be like, you're preaching out there not to do bad shit. Now you're doing bad shit. We're going to punish your ass too, you dumbass. That's why I won't do nothing like that. I won't do anything bad to anybody. I won't steal, rob, or lie or cheat. I won't, because I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen to me is happening to everybody else. That's why nothing's happening to me, because I'm being blessed every day. And it's the truth. And I know you know that. We all know it. But so that's the latest update, Cindy. I'm very happy because but my sister's lawyer defended me and said she's very professional and smart. She sent the email and she said to me, Mark did a wonderful job of writing this email. It's perfect. And I told the lawyer, please send it to him directly. Please tell the lawyer she can read it, his lawyer can read it, and I want him to read it. And I know he's read it now. He read it yesterday. He got it yesterday. She even sent me a confirmation saying it's sent. And I'm like, great. So when I knew she sent it, it made me smile. I laughed all day because I know how mad he's going to be. He's so mad that he left the house. He's gone. And I told my sister in March, he's going to leave. I predicted it because I'm going to run him out of here. If anybody, I'm going to run him out of here because he fears me, see. He fears that I'm going to beat the shit out of him or I'm going to get somebody to deal with him. So now he's got an apartment and he ran off to it. He's gone. He came home about 8:30 today, 8:15, 8:30. He changed, he grabbed some stuff, he went in his car and he took off and he hasn't been back since. And he did the same thing last week. Last week he was here by himself with me. He spent the night Thursday and then the next day he took off and didn't come back till Sunday night. And when he comes home, he shuts himself in his area, turns off the light and closes his door. And my nephew says that the last time they went up there, he sleeps with a baseball bat on the side of his bed. And he has a camera right next to him just in case I barge in there and beat the shit out of him. It's on camera. So they said, please, Uncle Mark, don't go up there. He's got a camera down below and a camera upstairs hidden in his clothes. We saw everything. That's how much he fears me. So now he's like, fuck this, I gotta get out of here because it didn't work. Mark didn't beat the shit out of me. It didn't work. He actually exposed me and made me look like an idiot. See, he acts on impulse. He acts on anger. I don't. Well, everybody, he's always feared me because he knows who I am. He knows what I'm about. Like my past is not my future right now. It's not my present. In the past, I was around a lot of crazy. I grew up in a ghetto, gangster, crazy neighborhood. I'm from like a place where it was all gangsters, all thugs and people, drug addicts and people like that. I grew up in a rough neighborhood. And he knows I still have those people are still all my friends, all my people, But all the gangsters and real, they're all dead now, and people are gone, and we're all older now. We're all mature. Our neighborhood is nothing like it was 40 years ago. But I still have, my gangster friends. I still, have all those people if I need them, if I get in trouble. He knows that. So he fears that I'm going to call these guys and pay them to beat him up. But I'm not going to do that. At the end of the day, he's my nephew's father. And if he does get beat up, they're going to point at me. They're going to say that I did it. So that's why he's doing what he's doing, because he knows what type of connections I have. He knows that I will do it if I have to. But see, I'm not that type of person anymore. I never was. I never had to call my buddies to go beat up somebody. But he knows that I have the power to do so because I still have the connection. And he knows that what type of person I hang, what type of people that I used to be around. He knows that I still have, those people as my friends. But I don't have to do that. You know who is the biggest gangster in my life? God. God in spirit is the biggest gangster army I would ever need because a spiritual army, spiritual gangsters are worse to give you karma than a physical person. Believe that when I tell you. People don't understand that, but I do now. I understand that now. My eyes are wide open now, Cindy, and I know a lot of people understand that. I'm never gonna be a violent, vengeful, nasty person. I can't. It's not in my blood. It's not in my nature. But he fears the worst. He fears that if he keeps fucking with me, I'm gonna do something to him. And the reason he's doing this is to try to trigger me to do it. So that way the cops get involved and I go to jail and everybody says, "Oh my God, Mark, you can't believe you did that to him." And so I'm doing things the way he does it. Emails, taxes, lawyers, law. So now I beat you at your own game. Where he thought I was going to beat him physically. That's why he's moving up, because he can't take it anymore. He lost. He finally surrendered. So it feels good to win and not even have to lay one hand on anybody. And I'm mentally perfectly fine. I'm physically fine. I told my parents that I'm going to beat him mentally. And I'm going to show him how smart I am. I'm smarter than a lot of people think I am. Or because I dropped out of school doesn't mean I'm not smart. But I never like to say those things. Like I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't do that. That's stupid. I laugh and joke about things like that, like I am now. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm smarter than anybody. I don't talk like that. That's stupid because it's not necessary. It's childish. But I know who I am. I'm very smart, and you're not gonna get me because what you're saying is lies. Lies don't get me. Right, and because I may appear to be somebody I'm not, I am who I am. And once you get to know me, you'll see who I really am, and you'll see the person you see every day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but see, he knows me for a long time, so he knows what I'm about. He knows what I'm capable of. But now he saw another side of me. See, usually in his case, I would retaliate. I would go at him. But now I use reverse psychology, which is the best thing to do. I took action, and that was writing a long ass email stating the facts. What I do around this house, what I do for his family, what I do for his children, what I do for his dog, what I do for his wife, what I did for him, how he doesn't take any responsibility in anything. I exposed him to his lawyer. And if his mother read that email, she's probably like, what the fuck are you thinking? If his mother read that email and his father, they're going to be like, Mark just basically exposed you. You know that, right? You're an idiot. You should have left him alone. Because my sister, she doesn't want to like go too far. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will because I involved them in the email. I involved his parents in the email. I pretty much said, you told your lawyer that I wasn't supposed to be paid this amount of money, but yet your parents pay me more than what you paid me. So how is that wrong? So I made him look like an ass because he's telling his lawyer to tell my sister's lawyer, and he even told my sister behind my back that my sister shouldn't have paid me that amount of money when I've been paid that amount of money for years now at a discount price. I even give you my materials for discount. And I charge your parents $5 an hour more because they're not my family. But I still give them a good rate. And your mother and father love me and probably now gonna miss me doing their work because of you just ruined everything. You see what I'm saying? So now what? You look like a fool when you should have just left me alone because you know what you're saying is a lie. So now your lawyer knows how stupid you are. Your family sees how stupid you are. And now your children see really how stupid you are. Because when the boys found out that he came after me and lied about me like that, I said, you guys need to read the email. The oldest one didn't care because he already knows the truth. So I let the younger one read it. And after he read it, the first thing he said, he looked at me, he goes, Uncle Mark, everything you said is true. It's not like he can deny anything you said. Everything you said in this email is absolutely true. And some of the things I read on here, Uncle Mark, I didn't even know. So I'm glad you told me. So why am I going to worry about what? I'm not worried about a damn thing. And when he sees how much money that he still owes me, that I told my sister, don't worry about it. They owe me thousands of dollars, but I told my sister, look, don't worry about it because, you can pay me in other ways. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But he never knew that. But now he does. And now he looks like an idiot because he thinks that I made too much, but really I didn't. They still owe me a good lump sum of money, which I said, fuck it, don't worry about it because money is not my life. I don't care. Like I was like, look, you lost a lot of money during this renovation because of the people that fucked up and he fucked everything up. So look, don't worry about it. I'll take the loss and it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I still won. I still made money. I'm still perfectly fine. And don't worry. I told my sister, don't worry about it. And I'm glad I did that because it benefited me now. It's making him look stupid. My sister was like, I can't believe how much we owe you when you actually added this all up. And I said, oh, I knew. Just I didn't say anything because I don't care. Because money don't run my life. I already told you that already. I don't care about thousands of dollars. I don't give a fuck about that. Money will never run my life. It's never have and never will. I've learned that at a very young age that money is the root of all evil. And God always provides for me. It's amazing. That's why I believe in God more now than I ever have in my entire life. Because when I need money and I need like work and things, it's always provided for me. It's crazy. It's so amazing how it all works. It really is. I'm so fortunate and blessed to have God in my life and have him give me everything I need, you know? So, and once again, he came through for me again. That's why I never made a big fuss about the money. And now he sees that he owes me, it's driving him crazy. Because I pretty much, gave him the last invoice with thousands and thousands of dollars that they owe me. So I don't owe you, bro. You owe me. See, he thought that my sister overpaid me. But in reality, he's so dumb he can't do math. So when he actually brought it up, my sister was like, he doesn't even know what he's getting himself into because we know the truth, but he doesn't. And I was like, well, he thinks he overpaid me, but really, you underpaid me, and I'm out of pocket because of you. Because of your decisions, your fuck ups, your indecisiveness, your irresponsibility, your immaturity, and you not taking a house owner's project serious. See, he made me the foreman of the job. And then in the end, I lost control because the guys that were doing the job went against my commands and went against my demands, and then everything he started taking over the last 3 months, and he fucked everything up. And my sister said, I knew this was going to happen. And I said, I told you, that's why I didn't want nothing to do with it, because I know your husband, I know what he's about, and he will fuck everything up. And it's exactly what happened. He cost us a lot of money, and he ruined the house. He ruined the driveway. The driveway is completely shit because of him, and they didn't listen to me. And I told them, I know more than all of you. I've done this all my life. You can't tell me what's the difference. And then I was right again, and now they all look like idiots. And the money you owe me, I said to my sister, look, don't worry about the money. Just we'll use that money in the future to fix it. And I'm so glad I did it, because now it's benefiting me. So Marky wins again, like I always do, because the truth always prevails. The truth always wins. The truth will always win. If you're trustworthy and you're honest, you will always win. And that's why all I do is win, because I'm always honest. And I learned that lies are not going to make you win. They're going to make you lose. That's why I don't lie to anybody. I'm an open book. That's all right, sweetheart. It was nice talking to you, but I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go sleep and get up tomorrow morning. But yeah, I do too, sweetheart. There's nothing more I hate more than lies, especially lies about me. So, because he knew his lies were going to trigger me. But see, I told my sister. My sister wanted to go at him. And I said, that's the worst thing you can do. We'll get him. We'll get him the right way, the legal way. We'll tell the truth like we are. We'll write the email. We'll show the receipts. We'll show the invoices. And we show that I got underpaid, that I got fucked. So now he got so mad that he left and went to his apartment. My psychic friend told me that I was going to run him out of this house mentally. And it's happening right now. And I knew I was going to get him out of here. I told my sister, the only person that can run him out of this house is me. And I succeeded. I got him. I got him right where I want him. I got his little dangly little balls in my hand. They should know better. They should really know better not to fuck with me. But hey, some people like to test me, so oh well. Try and tell people, leave me alone. Don't poke the bear. I'm a humble guy. Just don't fuck with me. Just don't irritate me. Don't nag me. Don't lie to me. I hate that shit. It's like, why you gotta do that? You know? A 44-year-old man, grown man doing stupid childish things that's getting him in trouble. Anyway, Cindy, I appreciate you too, sweetheart. I'm glad that you're doing good. Please heal your. I'll send you healing for your back when I get a chance. I'm so glad your mom's okay. I know we have to deal with our parents. I know that we will prevail in that situation. I know we'll both be rewarded for helping our family and helping ourselves and helping each other. I wish you a great weekend. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday. And I'll see you tomorrow if you come by. And love you lots. And thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Take care.